Far beyond the busy star lanes, the patched orange and teal skiff drifted toward a quiet little moon. Its nose light glowed softly, and its fins wiggled through a purple nebula trail. Cassie, Max, and Ziggy were here for a routine lunar survey. Routine meant no leaks, no alarms, and hopefully no surprises hiding under the dust. Of course, the magnet moon had a very sparkly surprise waiting.
Grab a wrench, grab some tape, fix the skiff before it breaks. Engine sputter, doors won't close. We've got plans that no one knows. Skiff Crew, we'll fix it till it flies. Skiff Crew, with junk we improvise. Patch it, match it, clip it too. I got a terrible plan and it just might do.
Easy approach, everyone.
Inside the skiff, the control room was unusually peaceful.
No alarms. I like this.
Then one tiny yellow light began to blink. The navigation compass wobbled like a jelly sandwich.
That wobble was not a snack wobble.
The skiff settled beside a crater that glittered like spilled stars. Nothing jumped out, roared, or exploded. But the dust began to stand in neat little lines.
That dust is lining up.
Cassie led the way down the ramp with her scanner ready.
Slow steps. No guessing.
The scanner showed tidy curves around the crater rim.
My wrench wants to go sightseeing.
Then Ziggy found the dustiest clue of all. One shiny tug pulled Ziggy toward the center of the crater. The dust clumped around Ziggy like sparkly mittens.
Hold still, Ziggy. We have you.
Okay, Moon. Rude.
Max reached for a toe strap because Max liked solutions with handles.
No yanking. Test first.
Cassie's scanner found the strongest pull right under Ziggy. They tried one careful pull with a soft strap.
The moon is winning arm day.
Cassie connected the scanner to the skiff for a bigger reading. The skiff's navigation arrows started spinning in circles. The compass could not decide where anywhere was.
Our map is doing cartwheels.
Same source. Same solution.
Max brought out the proper demagnetizer.
The proper tool has chosen chaos.
When the proper tool failed, Cassie and Max shared the same thought.
We check the junk drawer.
The skiff's junk drawer opened with a heroic little rattle. Inside were leftovers from 12 repairs and at least 3 mysteries.
Behold, science leftovers.
Wire reflectors tape.
On the monitor, Ziggy's dust clumps pointed like a tiny arrow.
Patch it with tape.
Max tied a spoon to a string and wrapped it with copper wire.
I've got a terrible idea, and it might just work.
The spoon swung toward the crater as if it knew a secret. Cassie followed the pull, keeping the device away from the skiff's metal rails.
The source is below Ziggy.
Cassie brushed the glittering dust with a soft scoop. Glowing circles appeared beneath the crater floor.
It's an old moon core.
A moon heart with grabby hands.
Cassie drew a plan in the dust where everyone could see it.
A gentle pulse can loosen the grip.
Patch it with tape, but tastefully.
Max set shiny reflectors around the crater rim. Cassie connected the copper wire and checked the power twice.
Low power first.
Max pressed the button with exactly one careful finger. The dust jumped up and formed a giant silver bunny.
Unexpected bunny.
Ziggy was still stuck, but now everyone had new data and a very silly view. Cassie watched the bunny collapse into neat rings.
The pulse is backwards.
Backwards fixed by more backwards. Classic.
Max flipped the reflector, while Cassie kept the angle steady. The dust around Ziggy loosened by the tiniest sparkle. The crew made a ring of reflectors around the stuck spot. Each piece had to face the core just right.
Small changes matter.
Patch it with tape.
A wobbling reflector tried to tip, and Max's tape saved it. Ziggy silently pointed at the last reflector that was still wrong. This time, the pulse moved gently through the whole ring.
Hold steady.
The ancient core's grip softened like a knot coming loose. Ziggy popped free into the rescue blanket with a puff of sparkle dust.
We unstuck the stuck.
The crater dust settled into quiet, gentle rings. Back in the cockpit, the navigation arrows stopped spinning.
Navigation steady. Magnet calm.
Ziggy is now Deluxe Sparkle Edition.
Cassie collected the reflectors before the moon could get any new ideas.
Tape has chosen me.
Max discovered that tape can solve problems and become one.
Useful chaos still gets sorted.
Ziggy found one last pebble that pointed like a tiny compass. Back aboard the skiff, the crew wrote down what the moon had taught them.
When someone is stuck, we stay calm.
Test the facts. Help together.
And if the proper tools fail, a spoon from the junk drawer might become a hero. The skiff lifted off from the magnet moon in a trail of silver sparkles.
Next time, I vote for a non-sticky moon.
Noted in the survey log.
On the skiff, even a junk drawer can point the way home.
Grab a wrench, grab some tape, fix the skiff before it breaks. Engine sputter,